Hey, what's up everybody? This is Adam Hankins with this week's Rundown Review. This week I'm talking about the still undefeated Pulaski County Cougars, who moved to 3-0 on the season with a 28-7 win over the Christiansburg Blue Demons. It may have been the closest game they played so far, but I also believe it was their most impressive showing yet. After struggling on offense, and especially the running game in the first half that ended with a score of only 7-0, Coach Mark Dixon made a halftime adjustment that instantly transformed the Cougars O into a brutally efficient machine in the second half. What changed in the second half? Coach Dixon called on the hammer, number 3 Ethan Gallimore, to take over at running back. And for the rest of the game, it was hammer time. Now Gallimore is not a dance around in the backfield type of back, and he isn't going to dazzle anybody with his beautiful moves. No, this guy is a run it straight into the teeth of the defense type of back. He doesn't waste any time looking for an opening. He blasts through the line and makes his own opening, and it's clear he enjoys hitting and getting hit. He doesn't want to run around defenders. He wants to run through them and over them. And that's exactly what he did in Christiansburg. One defender just wasn't enough to bring him to the ground, and he rarely stopped moving until he had 3 guys piled up on his back. Sometimes all you could see was a pile of guys moving forward with him somewhere underneath, still churning his legs and gaining ground. He's not going to run away from anybody, and he doesn't have to. He's always moving ahead for positive yardage. 5-yard gain here, a 10-yard gain there. Gallimore had a total of 149 yards on 21 carries, a strong 7 yards per carry average. He moves the chains, eats up the clock, and he demoralizes the defense because he hits so hard, they just get tired of tackling him. After getting punched in the mouth so many times by the hammer, any defense will soften up and start allowing the plays in the passing game too. Quarterback Drew Dalton was a steady hand in the passing game once again. He only had 1 interception for the game and finished with a very efficient 13 of 19 for over 200 yards passing. He doesn't try to win a game by himself, and he takes what the defense gives him. He steps around in the pocket, and he buys his receivers time and just makes smart decisions. He's cool under pressure, and he isn't easily rattled when he's under duress. Dalton really has some weapons on the outside to rely on. Chase Dawson consistently puts up big numbers from his receiving position, and he's one of Dalton's favorite targets. Dawson is excellent after the catch, and he's dangerous when he gets the ball in open space. I've also seen him make some really great catches, and it's clear he has some really good hands. Also emerging as a receiving threat in this game was Jacob Johnson. He made a couple of really big catches for the Cougars, scoring 1 touchdown and coming close to another one, finishing the night with 6 receptions for 87 yards. Johnson has the speed to be a valuable deep threat for the Cougars, and his home run capability can really blow the lid off the top of the defense. Another incredible game by the Cougars defense. Only 14 points allowed through 3 games, and they held Christiansburg to under 100 yards of total offense. It's almost unfair to have a defense this good. I mean, Coach Mark Dixon doesn't even call for punts anymore because he knows that regardless of what happens on 4th down, the defense is going to stop the opposing offense. The Cougars' pass rush has been overwhelming opponents. Christiansburg only attempted 5 passes for 0 yards and 1 interception. The run defense is lights out, and more times than not, running backs are stopped cold in the backfield. Christiansburg ran the ball 31 times for 97 yards, a pedestrian 3-yard average. A host of Cougars defenders come to meet runners at the line, and they bring the wood when they come. These guys are scary. That's it for this week's Rundown Review. Pulaski County has a home game this Friday against Blacksburg, And while I'm hoping for a good game, it looks like it may be a lopsided mismatch. Pulaski County looks like an unstoppable juggernaut up to this point against anybody they play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.